Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we will learn how to knit this beautiful pattern. You can use this pattern in ladies cardigans, baby blankets, baby frocks, caps, shawls. From backside it looks like this. For this pattern I have used long tail cast on and basic ribbing. This pattern is of 20 rows and for this we need to cast on multiple of 26 stitches plus 4 for completing the pattern and plus 2 for edge. For demonstration I have taken 32 stitches out of which 26 plus 4 for pattern and 2 stitches for edge. So let us start now. Our pattern starts from wrong side. This is our first row, wrong side. For edge, slip 1 stitch. Then knit 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. From here our repeat pattern starts. For repeat pattern, knit 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. After that purl 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Here we will make 3 stitches out of 1 stitch. Purl 1 in same stitch, yarn over, again purl 1. So here we have made 3 stitches out of 1 stitch. Now we will purl 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again we will make 3 stitches out of 1 stitch, purl 1, yarn over and purl 1. So here we did 3 stitches out of 1 stitch. Now purl 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and last stitch knit 1. Now edge stitch, purl 1. Here we have completed our first row. Now we will continue our second row from right side. For second row, slip first stitch. From here our repeat pattern starts. Purl 1, yarn over. Next stitch is knit stitch. So wrap thread like this and then twist 3 stitches out of 1 to the right side from front. and knit this stitch from back loop. Now knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Here we need to decrease 1 stitch to get top part of the leaf pattern. For that we will use SKP. SKP means slip first stitch and then knit second stitch and pass first slip stitch over knit stitch. In this way we have knit 2 stitches together. Then knit 5 stitches and knit next 2 stitches together from front loop. Now twist 3 stitches out of 1 to left from front side. And then knit 2 stitches and knit 1 stitch from back loop. Then yarn over. Next stitch is purl, so we wrap thread from front side and then purl 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. After that knit 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. Now purl next 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3. Here our first repeat pattern is complete. And then purl 4 and edge stitch purl 1. Our second row is completed now. Now we will continue our third row from back side. For third row, slip first edge stitch and then knit 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3 and 4. From here our repeat pattern starts. For repeat pattern, knit 1 stitch and then purl 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and then make 3 stitches out of 1 stitch. For that purl 1 in same stitch, yarn over and purl 1 again. Here we have made 3 stitches out of 1 stitch and then purl 1, again 3 stitches out of 1 stitch, purl next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now knit 3 stitches, 1, 2 and third stitch on yarn over, purl 2 stitches, 1 and 2, make 3 stitches out of 1 now, 1, yarn over, again purl 1, leave that stitch and then purl 7 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Next 3 stitches out of 1 stitch, purl 1, yarn over and purl 1. Here we have made 3 stitches out of 1 stitch. Now purl 2 stitches, now knit on yarn over, now purl last stitch of the pattern and purl edge stitch. Here we have completed our third row. Now we will continue our fourth row from front side. For fourth row, slip first stitch and then purl 1 stitch. And now our repeat pattern continues. For repeat pattern, purl 1 stitch, now yarn over, now twist 3 of 1 stitch left to right from front side. And knit it from back loop. Now knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now we have to decrease here 1 stitch, so knit 2 stitches together. For that, skip first stitch and then knit second stitch and pass slip stitch over knit stitch. Here we have done escape. Now knit 3 stitches and knit 2 stitches together. Now twist 3 of 1 stitch right to left from front side. And then knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and next stitch from back loop. Next stitch is purl, so bring thread in front and wrap the needle for yarn over and purl 1 stitch, Now here in leaf pattern our stitches are going to increase. So here we will decrease one stitch by purl together. Now twist 3 stitches out of 1 stitch to right side and knit it from back loop. First yarn in back and knit from back loop. Now knit remaining 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now yarn over before leave center stitch and knit. Now again yarn over after this leave center stitch and twist 3 of 1 stitch to left side and knit 2 stitches keeping yarn in front, 1 and 2 and this stitch from back loop. Now yarn in front and purl 2 stitches together. Here we have completed repeat pattern. Now purl 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3 and last edge stitch purl it. Here we have completed our 4th row. Now we will continue our 5th row. For 5th row slip edge stitch and knit 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3. Now we will continue our repeat pattern. For repeat pattern knit 1 stitch, purl 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now make 3 stitches of 1. First purl it, yarn over and again purl same stitch and now purl 3 stitches. First purl stitch on yarn over, second purl, third purl stitch on yarn over. Now make 3 stitches out of 1 stitch, purl, yarn over, again purl the same stitch, purl 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now knit 3 stitches, 1, 2 and third stitch on yarn over, Now purl 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now purl 3 stitches out of 1, 1 purl, yarn over and again purl stitch. Now purl next 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Again 3 stitches out of 1 stitch. Purl 2 stitches, 1 and 2 and knit next 2 stitches. First knit stitch on yarn over and second normal. Here we have completed our repeat pattern. Now purl 2 stitches, 1 and edge stitch purl. Here we have completed our 5th row. Let us continue 6th row now. For 6th row, slip 1 stitch and purl 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now repeat pattern. Purl 1 stitch and yarn over. Now twist 3 stitches out of 1 to right side from front and knit from back loop. Now knit next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now here decrease 1 stitch. For that slip first stitch, knit second stitch and pass slip stitch over knit stitch and then knit 1 stitch. Now knit 2 stitches together from front loop. Now twist 3 stitches out of 1 to the left side from front. Knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2 and next stitch from back loop. Now yarn over and purl 1 stitch. Purl 2 stitches together. Now twist 3 of 1 stitch to the right side and knit that stitch from back loop. Before that, put the yarn in back and then knit from back loop. Now knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2, knit next stitch, now yarn over, knit 1 stitch, again yarn over, knit 1 stitch, and twist from right to left and knit 2 stitches. Now next stitch from back loop. Now purl 2 stitches together. Here we have completed repeat pattern. Purl 2 stitches and last edge stitch purl it. So here we have completed this row. Now we will continue our next row, 7th row. For that slip edge stitch and knit 2 stitches. Now repeat pattern. For repeat pattern knit 1 stitch and purl 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now 3 stitches out of 1 stitch. First purl and then yarn over, again purl same stitch. Here we have made 3 stitches out of 1. Now purl 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now again 3 stitches out of 1 stitch, purl next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Now knit 3 stitches, 1, 2 and third stitch on yarn over. Now purl 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Again make 3 stitches from 1, purl 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3. Next 3 out of 1 stitch, purl 1, yarn over and purl 1. Purl next 2 stitches, 1 and 2 and knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Here we have completed our repeat pattern. Now yarn in front and purl 2 stitches, 1 and 2 and last edge stitch purl that stitch. Our 7th row is over now. Now we will continue our 8th row. For 8th row slip edge stitch and then purl 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. Here our repeat pattern starts now. Purl 1 stitch, then yarn over and twist 3 out of 1 stitch to the right side from front and knit from back loop. Now knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Here we have to knit 3 stitches together to get the leaf pattern. For that, slip first stitch and next knit 2 together and pass slip stitch over knit 2 together stitch. See how it looks now. You will get leaf pattern. Now twist 3 out of 1 stitch to left side from front. Knit 2 stitches and next stitch from back loop. Yarn over and purl 1 stitch and purl 2 stitches together. Now twist the stitches to the right side and knit from back loop. Now knit 2 stitches again, knit 2 stitches of leaf and yarn over before leaf's center stitch, yarn over and knit 2 stitches of leaf. Now twist stitches again and knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2 and next stitch from back loop. Here we have increased stitches, so after leaf we will decrease 1 stitch, purl 2 stitches together. Here we have completed our repeat pattern. Now purl 1 and purl edge stitch. Here we have completed our 8th row. Now it is 9th row. Slip first edge stitch and then knit 1 stitch, and here our repeat pattern starts. Knit 1 stitch and purl 2 stitches. Next stitch 3 stitches out of 1 stitch. Now purl 7 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now 3 stitches out of 1 stitch. For that, purl 1, yarn over and purl again. Now purl next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and knit 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now purl 1 on top of leaf pattern. Purl 1 and knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here we have knitted 5 stitches and we have completed here repeat pattern. Last 4 stitches, purl 3 stitches of pattern and last purl edge stitch. Here we have completed our 9th row. Now we will continue with 10th row. For 10th row, slip edge stitch and purl 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now for repeat pattern, purl 9 stitches, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. After that, purl 2 stitches together and then twist 3rd stitch to the right from front side and yarn in back and knit from back loop. Now knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Then knit 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over and knit stitch, yarn over again and knit 3 stitches, twist next stitches, knit 2 stitches, 1 and 2 and 3rd stitch from back loop. Now here decrease 1 stitch, purl 2 stitches together. Here our 10th row is completed. Here we have completed our half part of the pattern. Soon we will continue our next part. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.